What if one day you received a cryptic note and the next you're found dead under inexplicable circumstances? This was the chilling reality for Rey Rivera. In the heart of Baltimore, the Belvedere Hotel became the setting for a mystery that continues to baffle us. The discovery of a lifeless body on its roof marked the tragic end of the 32-year-old writer and videographer Rey Rivera. But the mystery deepened when investigators uncovered a cryptic note at his home. A jumble of names, movie titles, and seemingly random phrases that offered more questions than answers. Was it a coded message or the ramblings of a disturbed mind? The Baltimore police, initially treating the case as a suicide, soon found themselves in the midst of an enigma. Their preliminary findings suggested a fall from the hotel's roof, but the evidence was unconvincing. But things weren't adding up, and the questions were just beginning. Let's rewind to the hours leading up to this enigmatic event. The day was like any other for Rey Rivera. He was immersed in his work, writing and editing, completely entrenched in his creative endeavors. But as the afternoon wore on, a shift occurred. Rivera received a phone call. The contents of this conversation remain unknown, but its effect on him was undeniably profound. He abruptly left his home, leaving behind a whirlwind of questions. His wife, Allison, returned to an empty house, her husband's sudden departure leaving no trace. Concerned, she rallied their friends, igniting a search that stretched into the twilight hours. Their efforts, while tireless unfortunately, yielded no sign of Rivera. As the city of Baltimore descended into the chill of night, their worry grew. The hours ticked on, each passing moment amplifying the unsettling sense of dread. As the sun set on that fateful day, Rey Rivera was nowhere to be found. As the investigation into Rey Rivera's death unfolded, it only seemed to deepen the mystery. The Baltimore Police Department hit a wall of inconsistencies and enigmas. The physical evidence didn't quite line up with the narrative. Rivera's injuries were severe, but were they consistent with a fall from the hotel rooftop? Some experts argued they were not, fueling speculation of foul play. A myriad of theories began to swirl around Rivera's untimely demise. The first was suicide, a theory supported by the police. Yet those close to Rivera found this hard to believe. He had shown no signs of depression or distress, and the absence of a conventional suicide note left many skeptical. The second theory suggested foul play. There were questions about Rivera's financial situation and his connections. Did he have enemies? Was there someone who stood to benefit from his death? The lack of evidence, however, made this theory just as nebulous as the rest. The third theory was perhaps the most compelling, tying Rivera's death to his work. Rivera, a writer and videographer, had been working on a finance-related project that some believed might have put him in danger. Could his professional life have somehow crossed a dangerous line? This theory, though intriguing, lacked concrete evidence. The mysterious note found taped to Rivera's computer only added to the enigma. It wasn't a traditional suicide note, but rather a rambling collection of names, movie titles, and cryptic phrases. Some viewed it as evidence of a troubled mind, while others saw it as a code waiting to be deciphered. Its meaning remains a subject of fervent debate. Despite the tireless efforts of investigators and the public's fascination with the case, the truth about Rivera's death remains elusive. Theories abound, but facts are scarce. The case has become a tapestry of unanswered questions, each thread woven with uncertainty and conjecture. But despite all the theories, the question remains, what really happened to Rey Rivera? Years have passed since Rey Rivera's death, but the mystery remains as haunting as ever. Despite the passage of time, the case is far from being relegated to the annals of forgotten crimes. Instead, it continues to perplex those who dare to delve into its depths, a labyrinth of unanswered questions and unsettling theories. Rivera's family remains undeterred, their relentless quest for truth, a beacon of hope amidst the shadows of uncertainty. They continue to advocate for justice, their efforts echoing in the heart of the public, keeping Rey's memory alive. And the public, they're not untouched. The strange circumstances of Rivera's death have left an indelible mark. His story has become a chilling testament to the fact that unsolved mysteries are not just the stuff of fiction. They are real, they are here, and they demand our attention. Rey Rivera's story serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes truth can be stranger than fiction. Until we meet again, keep questioning, keep exploring, and most importantly, stay curious.